This is R.E.A.L. And that is simply Renew Excellence Advanced Leadership. Here to talk to you about your main topic, and that's you. And that is pursuing your purpose in life, that is finding out what it is that drives you. Finding real freedom, that true and lasting freedom. Did you know, when asked, 73% of people that were polled across the nation, they said they were only working their job because they thought that the pay would be better, or that this was simply the field that was open to them and they stayed there. Now guess what? You feel stuck, you don't have much joy, respect, or just as important, no security there. Although they were much appreciative of having this job, it is just more that is needed for them and their family. And you know what I mean by more, because money isn't everything, but money gives us the flexibility, options, and a sense of stability that they said they most needed. Some of the people spoken to felt that if the pay could keep up with inflation at least, or better said, the rising cost of products and services, they could find more satisfaction with their places of employment. Therefore, you hear the phrase all the time, they pay me just enough not to quit, and I work just hard enough not to get fired. Then life starts to happen, guys. Years pass and we have gone check to check for a job of which we feel no loyalty or security from for years. Guess what? Did you know that most foreclosures could have been prevented with just an extra $500 per month? There is help. Yet, most businesses fail, and that's the help that I'm speaking of. But most times we start a business and we have no support, we have no structure, no strategies, nor the skills that it takes to make it. Which is why that this message was put together. It's about your passion, your purpose, and pursuing that. Let's get real, shall we? R.E.A.L. Renew Excellence Advanced Leadership is a network, a society of business owners, factory workers, single moms and dads, entrepreneurs of almost every type who have come together to help one another find out what they love to do and create income in order to do what they love. We have over 30 years of collective experience in business and personal development that will assist you in creating the life and lifestyle of which you dream. This is our passion. This is our purpose. Let me explain. Everyone, that's everybody with a pulse, gets up and goes to work to achieve two objectives. And that is number one, your current lifestyle. That is where you're living, that is the car you're driving, that is helping your kids out, that is saving for college, that is all those type of things that you need right now. And then number two, your future lifestyle. That is you putting together assets or cash, that is creating cash so that it will produce the income that you need while you're not working or can't work, while you're in the retirement lifestyle. Yet, pay attention closely, because there are 4 obstacles that are preventing you from achieving those objectives. 4 obstacles that most people go without noticing. First thing we're going to talk about is negative cash flow. And while we're talking about that, the first obstacle is the silent income killer, which is called inflation. Simply put, the cost of goods and products rising according to the business that produces, delivers, or sells to the end consumer. Basically, if they deem that they've had a bad season or they had more expenses than they thought they were going to have, they're going to pass those expenses on to you, the end consumer. There's nothing really you can do about that but pay that, and that's called inflation. And inflation rises 4 to 6% every couple of years, and most people's income cannot match that rise. If you think about it, even the advertisements for the CDs out today is like 1.5% a year. So if that's the case, that's not even keeping up with inflation. So how can that help you with your retirement or anything else? The second obstacle we'll cover for a couple of seconds is called taxes, of course. And I'm going to call that the chainsaw massacre. Listen, there's so many things that you can't control. You can't control the taxes that you're paying. You can't control the taxes on your food. You can't control the gas taxes. But there is an income tax that you can control. And we're going to talk about that right now. Do you realize that you work basically until May just to pay the taxes for your job? Meaning the IRS takes, because of your overpayment, 30 to 33% of your check every payday. Did you know that did you know that they suggest that you keep this overpayment for yourself? Think of this, to be able to use the difference between your gross income and your net income, to be able to bring home your gross income and not just your net income every month, every week. Now you can use this to get out of debt, to energize your savings or retirement plans, college savings, investing that money at 8% until you retire. Now that would be a nice nest egg. Now the third obstacle that we're going to cover is debt. And there are two types of people in this world: those who are out of debt and those who are wanting out of debt. Don't argue with me. And of course, we just tend to get into debt because you have so many things that we're wanting, desiring, and it just seems natural in this American economy. Now listen, inflation silently kills and taxes take a third of your check. So how else do you get the house, car, and the vacations besides going into debt? Now imagine if you make $50,000 gross. Because of the 30 to 35%, 30 to 33% rather, that is about $35,000 take home or net. And then, like we said before, then there is inflation, and we go into debt to make all those losses up. Now, on top of everything, when we go into debt, then there's interest. Now, interest is the penalty we pay when we cannot afford a product or service when purchased. That can be anywhere from 2% to 25% or more. For example, a $100,000 mortgage under a 30-year mortgage will cost you approximately $250,000 when paid off. That's $150,000. Imagine using the 30% taxes or taking and applying to your mortgage, car, credit cards. That could be amazing. And of course, we're only talking to the self-motivated here, because just the lazy Susan or lazy Sam are not going to do what it takes. First thing, I want to congratulate you because you recognize who you are. Most people talk about being financially free, but take no action at all. And that brings us to the fourth obstacle, which is big business and less than ideal cash flow ideas. We have been trained to purchase, to spend money. Every month there is some commercial reason to spend money. You have January from the first New Year's resolutions to December, which is Christmas, excuse me. You got February, Valentine's Day, to spring, which you got Easter, Labor and Memorial Day, summer vacations, back to school, football, Thanksgiving and Christmas, not to mention birthdays and anniversaries. Now, there's nothing wrong with buying or having nice things, just in line with your financial goal priorities. Now, we've been talking about those type of things, the four obstacles. Now we're going to talk about some solutions. We're going to talk about the 3 solutions for those 4 obstacles. Income shifting, and in 3 days, we will have you in cash flow positivity. Income shifting is the first strategy we're going to go over because it's going to give you an injection of cash into your paycheck. We're going to tell you first thing, Stop the overpayment to the IRS using this strategy. Now, this advice is just not coming from R.E.A.L, Renew Excellence, but visit their website. The IRS says that you should stop the overpayment and use that extra cash, put it into some type of investment or something like that for your better use for you and your family. When this simple strategy is applied, when families learn how to fill that one sheet out, their paycheck is increased by $500 to $700 a month on the average. Not to say that that's your case, because we don't know exactly what you're making there, but we will have you sit down with someone and find out. And if you're like me, you're already calculating that. That is about $6,000 to $8,400 extra a year that you can apply toward debt, savings, or retirement. Your choice, your money. Use it. But let's not forget the fringe benefits of this strategy as well. You're going to be allowed lifestyle tax write-offs like mileage, travel, meals. You're going to be able to write off and deduct those things. They're going to give you maybe anywhere from $10,000 to maybe $20,000 at the end of the year. Awesome, isn't it? Now, our second solution is business income. To supercharge your getting out of debt, you can share our system simply using text, emails, etc. No pills, potions, lotions, or anything like that. Like I said before, this is about you, your passion, your purpose, and taking you to profits. Share that. Because there are many others that are wanting debt freedom and could use an income shift. That may be some business income. Now, there are persons of excellence which are creating $350 per month to tens of thousands of dollars per month simply by referring. Now, that's all up to you. You don't have to refer. You can just simply use our strategies and the education income and the education about finance so that you can get yourself to a better position and get yourself onto your road to wealth. Now, the third one is investment income. Learn what the different investment products are, how they work, and what you feel is best for you. What you can notice is there are three levels. If you're a W-2 employee, you're taxed at the highest level. When you're self-employed or a small business person, you're taxed at the lower level. And now money itself is taxed at the lowest level. We teach you what they are, what the investment products are, and what they do, not tell you what to do with those. Now, with R.E.A.L, Renew Excellence Advanced Leadership, we have different paths that you can follow, different things that may be applying to your passion and your purpose. Houses as assets, first-time home buyers programs, house flipping tutorials, small business paths, and also our franchises. Ask about our POE, our Persons of Excellence programs, for those that qualify. Now, these three success strategies will overcome all four obstacles to allow you to achieve your two financial objectives. That's your right now current income, your current lifestyle, and also your retirement lifestyle. Assets and cash that produce assets and cash. Renew Excellence has joined forces with MyEcon and their income shifting membership, which equals systems, software, and strategies for your success. Just to highlight a few things that you're going to get with this. You're going to get a do-it-yourself credit repair kit. That's going to be video tutorials, templates that you can use to get your credit back on the right path. Income shifting tutorials, cash flow, get your cash flow up, business software, world-class website. You're going to also get a legal club, ID theft protection, much financial education, and more. We are here to help guide and assist you. Matter of fact, you have all these and more. Let's recap. Now, Renew Excellence Advanced Leadership, Let's Get Real, brings you business education, tutorials, and real estate education, business development and funding, business credit to avoid using your personal credit, credit repair, blogging, social media, and brand management, all under one roof. Now, our world-class record-keeping software is really I guess you could say the pie, or the ice cream on top of the pie. You really have to understand the cash flow manager. Get that, watch that. Now, our R.E.A.L membership grants you all these and so much more. Now, within our society, we also practice group economics. We already have programs in place that are going on right now that are feeding children, providing affordable housing. We're doing franchises, trucking companies, etc. And so many different things, because we help out so many different people with their purpose and their passion, taking them to their profits. Now, separately, if you were to pay for this education services and software, it would run you close to $12,000 or more, because just the real estate education alone, gurus are charging into the thousands of dollars. Yet our membership is not $399, not even $199. Most were excited to pay $99, but our membership is only $34.95 per month. I am not joking. There is nothing like this membership anywhere. We have heard over and over again, the amount of benefits for the price is outstanding. So let's get everything in line. Let's income shift. Let's get some business income. Let's get some investment income. Let's do one of the three. Let's do two of the three. Let's do all three and become financially free. Thank you. See the person that referred you to this video and get started on your road to debt and financial freedom. Get yourself together, text them $34.95, and they will know exactly what they mean or what that means. Thank you once again. Remember that you're already great. Give yourself the power to renew excellence. Until next time, this has been Michael Holmes with Getting Real.